It's 2Sneaky, man. And we back with another sneaky video, you feel me? Back with another body cam film, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the video, man. At Mr. 2Sneaky. You feel me? Let's get it.
Don't think we want to know, maybe.
Someone taped it on there, right?
Yeah.
When I pulled that back, I was like, wow, I gotta stop watching Criminal Minds. It's the first thing that went through my head.
In September of 2022, police officers with the Ann Arbor Police Department arrive at a downtown apartment complex to perform a routine welfare check. Despite the routine nature of the call, officers are unaware of the sickening scene awaiting them behind the door. The following series of body cam videos have never been seen before. On the afternoon of September 1st, emergency services at Ann Arbor receive a call requesting a welfare check.
I'm a social worker with Ann Arbor Meals on Wheels, and I was calling to request a non-emergency wellness check for one of our clients.
And do you know that client's name?
Yep, it's Patricia Falkenstern.
As the call continues, the social worker shares an odd detail about the situation.
And just so as a heads up, the neighbor has been answering her door. They are sometimes friendly with each other and other times not friendly with each other. And he's saying that she's there and sleeping, but we haven't been able to actually get in and verify that she's okay.
Employees and social work officials at Meals on Wheels inform authorities about interacting with Patty regularly and that her continuous absence is out of character.
Okay, well, I have an officer go out there.
As officers are dispatched to Patty's apartment.
So basically, somebody inside her apartment acting like her. That's not her neighbor. That's not her neighbor. That's our theory right there. That's our theory. That's not her neighbor. Somebody else acting like her. Somebody else acting like that's her neighbor, knowing it's not her neighbor. And something wrong with her. It gotta be something wrong with the lady who really owned the apartment. Because there's no way she usually be at the door. I pull up, she ain't at the door, let them know. I pull up next time, she still ain't here. Nah, nobody ain't that much. Ain't that much sick in the world.
Nothing is going to prepare them for the depraved scene lurking behind her apartment's door.
Hey, Patty, you in there?
That's a police knob.
Was that?
Hey, Keith. It's Ann Arbor. Police. You with Patty?
No, she's out.
Oh, you mind opening up?
What's the problem?
Oh, Meals, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Meals on...
I didn't have my walker.
Oh, okay. Meals on Wheels has been calling because I guess she hasn't been answering the door. They were worried about her.
No, I answered. No, I live next door. I answered the door.
For...
I live next door, I answer the door. So you answer the door every single time. You answer the door every single time. You next door, so you got a door connected to her house. We need to burn that whole complex down. If that's the case, if y'all two sharing the same, if y'all two got connected doors, yeah, that whole complex should get burnt down for that. Because nobody should not be having no connected door to nobody's house. And if y'all don't, why you always at her house? If you the neighbor, why you always there?
Meals on Wheels?
Yeah.
Okay. But is Patty here?
No,
Oh, where's she at?
I don't know.
You got her
Said
phone
she
number?
out.
We can call her? We got to make sure she's okay.
I don't know her number. It's a 616 number.
Okay. Do you mind if we take a look in there and make sure she's all right?
She's not here.
Okay, where'd she go?
I don't know.
Well, you told me she went to the store earlier. Now you're telling me you don't know. You're not in any trouble. Nobody's in any trouble. We just got to make sure she's okay.
I'm sure she's okay.
Okay. How long
She went to the co-op.
How long she been gone?
I haven't a clue. I don't know.
Look, that's how you know a nigga lying. That's how you know he lying, fool. If you gonna lie, I might as well keep lying. She at the store when she left. I don't know, a couple hours ago. Like, if I'm a lie, I'm gonna keep lying. What's the point of me lying and automatically, oh, he caught me in a lie, let me stop lying now. I don't know. You should have said I don't know from the get go. And you couldn't say I don't know because that's her house. Why you there? That's why he can't say he don't know. You don't know her number? So you answering somebody's house door, you don't know their number. He going to jail. We don't care how old he is.
You're not giving me the warm and fuzzies, man.
At all.
I just need to make sure Patty's okay.
She's not here.
Just as the social worker mentioned on the
Going to
emergency
jail.
call, Patty's friend and neighbor, Keith Kwasinski, has answered her door, and strange.
After I would have seen him, I'm putting the cuffs on him. Right when I seen him, I'm putting the cuffs on him. Fool, he looked like a freaking yeah. I'm putting the cuffs on him. He looked like he be messing with kids. I'm putting the cuffs on him. He looked like he always mad when he wake up. I'm putting the cuffs on him. He getting the cuffs. He look like when nobody get him none, he get mad. I'm putting the cuffs on him. He getting the cuffs on Hood. On Hood. Man. He like right when I would have seen his face, I'm like I finna discriminate off the rip. Off the rip. I'm judging a book by his cover. He getting the cuffs on. Right
Is now resisting letting the officers inside.
Okay. I just want to check and make sure, because if I don't check and somebody's going to call and say I didn't do my job right, and I don't want to get in trouble for that. It'll take us 5 seconds to take a couple steps, look around, make sure she's not here, and then we'll go check the co-op for her. But I just want to make sure she's not in here.
No, she's not in.
Okay. Then give me 10 seconds to check and I'll be on my way. That's all I'm asking. We've met before. You and I have had many conversations.
Oh, hell yeah.
Keith and Patty are no strangers to Officer Favor, who has run welfare checks on both of them on multiple occasions in the past, something that he will be sure to inform his team of shortly.
I'm not trying to ham nobody up. I just
working on getting rid of the trash and stuff.
don't worry about. I'm not judging any of that. All I got to do to make sure I'm doing my job right is verify she's not in here.
First off, just by they didn't even have to show us, because when we first watched it, they did show us inside the house. You feel me? A little bit. But look, they didn't even have to show us that. They just had to show us a picture of him. And we would have known that house is nasty. I know the house nasty. I got trash everywhere. Fool, you got more than trash everywhere. Just by looking at you, I know you got more than trash everywhere. Food. Everything you eat is on the floor. You don't even have a trash bag. I asked you what a trash bag is. You never had a trash bag since the 60s. I asked you what a garbage can is. What is a garbage can? He gonna be blowed. I never had that before. You know what a washcloth is? What is that? He gonna be blowed. How about soap and water? What? I know the water part, but what soap? Like, man, that's what he gonna do. Man,
So we can let Meals on Wheels know, because they're gonna keep calling.
I didn't have my walker with me.
Oh, I got you. Do you mind if we just come check? That's all I'm asking. We'll be 10 seconds.
Get rid of this trash.
I'm not worried about the trash, Keith. I promise.
Trust me.
I got my own trash.
But I gotta get on my walker.
Well, you can. Just
You walk
let me
to the
in.
door.
You can get in your.
You know we keep pausing this bit, but stupidity always gonna make me pause it. I don't have my walker, but you answer the door. I don't have my walker, but you by the door. I don't have my walker, but you still standing by the door. I don't have my walker, but we're talking to you. Where your walker at? This whole time, where your walker? I gotta get my walker. Where your walker? You don't need the walker. I finna push the door. Oh, let me get in.
Hold on a minute.
All right.
Did Patty take her walker with her?
He took
No,
Patty.
she decided to go independent today.
Yeah, see line don't get you nowhere. See look, I'm trying to tell you, that's why he's trying to whisper. Lying, when you lie, you gotta lie. When you lie, you gotta lie and make sure that bitch sound like the truth. Fool, he lied and it don't make any sense. That's like asking, I don't know, that's like having a toddler with no freaking diapers on. I don't freaking know, fool. Nah, she didn't want no diapers today. Fuck you mean she want no diapers? She need her walker. She need the walker. Can she walk without the walker? No, she can't walk without the walker. We knew that. I knew that. I didn't even watch the video. I know that. This an elder. We know she need the walker. Do she got a walker? No, she said she wanted to go independent today. The worst liar in the book.
That's funny, not.
He going to jail just for lying. That's the first charge. For lying.
Usually like me. Come on, next part. Yeah.
After several tense minutes of negotiation, officers finally enter the apartment, but nothing can prepare them for the horror that awaits them inside.
That's not your walker, is it? That's a weird walker.
He's sliding.
No, my walker's right there.
Oh, I thought you were going for your walker.
Cause he been at his walker. He lying.
I fell over that damn thing the other night, hurt my shoulder.
Oh no, you need any medical attention or anything we can help you with?
No, there ain't nothing I can do about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna drag that out in the hallway and fold it up and get rid of it.
Okay. Do you mind if we just look through real quick and then we'll be out of here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna try and not get too much in your way.
Yeah, sure. He was hiding something. He could have said, "Yeah, sure" at the door. He said, "Yeah, sure." He hiding something. Fool. He already been hiding something. Don't get that go wrong though. My boy been hiding something. We know a sucker when we see a sucker. He a sucker.
Well, that would make me 5. I don't know if I want to be 5 again.
What is we seeing?
Oh boy, take him into custody, Rourke.
Whoa, what was that? I know that's not the old lady. I know they blocked it out, but we trying to figure this out. Who this is? It gotta be old lady. And no officer not finna say take him into custody if this not the old lady or there's not blood on the floor. That's only 2 things. The old lady or there's blood on the floor. But we taking him to jail. He going to jail. Jail, if it'll be jail for him. We finna take him in.
Oh boy, take him into custody, Rourke.
What is that?
Put your hands behind your back, Keith. Keith.
Hands behind your back. Relax. Relax.
Is he trying? Look, I was about to say I was about to say it don't take that much, but fool. He was thinking about resisting. Look at his face. He was knowing he crawling. He was thinking about resisting. Look at him.
Keith.
He was thinking about resisting. What is she doing?
Relax.
I'm trying to figure out who the lady is.
In a bone-chilling discovery, Officer Favor has just found Patty's body lying on the floor.
Oh my. I knew it, fool. That had to be her. And the crazy thing about it, fool. Fool probably did this before when he was younger, but fool, he can't do it. He couldn't yeah the bit and take her out. He had to leave her there. But he's so slow with it is that you could have left. Fool acting like you somebody else inside her apartment, knowing she's still laying on the floor is crazy, fool. They don't even need to tell her how long she been on the floor. We know she been on the floor more than 48 hours because the food lady said she didn't see the bed a couple times. Jail for the be. That body had to be sitting there. That's why that jump's so nasty.
While the cause for her demise remains unknown, Keith's unusual behavior and attempt to keep officers from entering raised serious suspicions. Keith is immediately detained as Officer Favor moves to secure the crime scene.
I didn't do anything. I found the body.
Right? Oh my God. Bro, I just don't. Look, stupidity is stupidity. You can't like nobody who lie and can't even lie straight. It's different if you a liar and you a good liar. It's different. Fool, you a liar? Look, The thing is, you want to be a liar, but you can't be a liar. Yeah, I didn't do nothing. I been found it. Right when the police knocked on the door. Yeah, there's a body in there on wood. She laying on the floor. She's a body in there. Ooh, fool. We asked you where she was. She not here. Where she at? She not here. So when she gonna be back? I don't know. You in it. We don't care. We don't. He could have been. Fool. He could have not been the one who yeah to be. You feel me? He could have really, literally found her. Yeah. He's still going to jail. You know why? Because he lied.
I didn't know how to go about it.
Just be quiet.
Okay.
Don't say anything.
Please, don't say anything.
I didn't do anything. Somebody else was here. Sometimes you don't like her, don't
Be
you?
quiet.
Please be quiet.
As Keith continues to justify his innocence, officers call for backup.
I'm gonna need a supervisor and HVA out here.
How am I gonna walk without my walker?
You're gonna sit right there is what you're gonna do.
I'll drag you out of here.
I didn't do it.
Oh, hood. What type of dumb behind question? Boy, we would drag you out of here. That's why I would have told him how I'm going to walk without my walker. Dragging you, pushing you down the stairs, pushing you down the flight of stairs, pushing you down the elevator, pushing you down a window, open that bit and push you right down that bit. Like, it's a lot of ways to get you down there without your walker. Trust me. There's a lot of ways to get you down there. We don't need you in a walker. We don't need you in a walker.
I didn't know how to.
Somebody said
I don't even have my wallet.
He like a whole weirdo.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did.
I didn't know how to go about doing it because I always get blamed for other people's crap.
You still chips with your homeboy, you get blamed for your home. You still chips with your homeboy, and you get blamed for it. That's different. You still a pencil in school, you get blamed for it. That's different. You talking like everybody in the class talking, but you ain't talking right. But you get blamed for it. That's different. A body fall in my house, a body fall somewhere else. If a body fall, it's no way in hell I'm gonna get blamed for some junk. That is two different junk. That is two different things. Look, you can get blamed for a lot of junk, fool. You can't get blamed for some junk you sitting in by yourself. Nobody can't frame you this good. They pushed you and your walker inside her house and left you in here. You could not leave. So they trapped you. They set you up. They framing you. Ooh, I want to know what he was doing with her for the whole 2-3 days he was inside the house.
While officers have found Patty's
we need
body,
to know.
they've still only scratched the surface of the more horrific discoveries that await them.
Do you have anything on you that I need to be concerned with? Anything that's gonna poke me, stick me, hurt me?
No way.
Okay.
I don't even have my wallet.
You don't care about your wallet.
I don't have my glasses.
You don't care about it.
Oh, can I drop that off that pause?
That's I don't think you need to worry about dropping nothing off.
Nigga worrying about Paul. Nigga, you finna worry about Paul. Nigga, you finna put your ass in it.
It's gonna go on the floor.
And that's fine.
Keith's chilling concern with mundane errands in the face of this eerie discovery is quite concerning.
I don't have my. If I got my keys around my neck.
We don't care
Lanyard's
about your
right here?
keys.
Yeah.
Yep.
What, you're gonna leave it open?
One partner's in there.
While an officer assists Keith as they prepare to leave the crime scene, officers are yet to find out about the truly disturbing details that lie ahead.
What the hell is that? How am I gonna get in there?
You're just gonna go butt first?
See, look, asking all these questions, we would throw you in here. We would toss you in here, asking stupid questions, saying how you gonna get in here the same. Fool. Fool, I feel like he the only person who do. Fool, you ask anybody else inside a wheelchair how you get in the car, they will answer that question. You ask him how you get in the car. How's I'm getting in there? This your first time getting in the car? You ask anybody else who in a wheelchair how you get in that, but they gonna tell you how to get in the car. Matter of fact, they can probably get in the car by themselves. How I'm gonna get in there? We finna throw you in here. That's how you finna get in there. He just made me mad.
It's all right. Didn't mean to step on your foot there. If you need to push against my feet with your foot, go ahead.
Meanwhile, upstairs, Officer Favor calls his supervisor to relay details of the gruesome discovery they've made and some of the observations he has made so far.
Hey, Sarge. I don't know if you're familiar with Keith and Patty, but Patty is on the floor with a plastic bag taped around her head. She is clearly gone.
Oh my God. I don't know, fool. First of all, look, this way. I gotta paint the picture, fool. Them two was in the walker. Cause them two had to be in the walker. Cause he didn't. Yeah, them two had to be in the walker. He had to have a plastic bag while she was in a walker watching TV or something and put the plastic bag over her head because he couldn't. Fool. He is getting out of hand, fool. He is getting out of hand. We should put him inside one.
It's like across her cheek around to like the back of her head. I mean, I don't know if it was, but obviously some kind of asphyxiation. Oh yeah, I was not expecting this. Be like a neck injury or something along those lines if there's anything on it. Like probably in early August, maybe late July from the way it's healed over.
While Officer Favor is trying to understand the nature of the crime, he relays more information about the supposed relationship Patty and Keith shared.
Yeah, and I found a bag in here with his name, his last name on it. I think that they both kind of live here. Like, I'm not exactly sure 100% the full dynamic, but anytime that I ever deal with either of them, usually Patty calls because she gets intoxicated and can't find him, and he's just like out on the sidewalk smoking or something. And they'll go in and out of each other's apartments. I found mail and paperwork and stuff with his name on it in here. So they kind of just go.
So they was real deal back and forth in the apartment. The lady who called the police, the little fool lady, she must have a gut feeling. Cause look, them two normally be together. Most people ain't finna call the crackers for somebody who normally be together. Even though I didn't see them in 2 or 3 days, they still ain't gonna do that because they normally be together. The lady who called had a gut feeling. And that gut feeling was right. That was the best gut feeling she ever had. That bitch was too strong. She had to call the police. Fool. And the crazy thing about it is that I feel like the lady who called had to smell the house. I don't know how to freak the crackers in the smell the house. That gut feeling. Plus, when she dropped the food off, she smelled that house. That body been in there for a little minute. A body can't sit in there without being in the freezer. That be not in the freezer. That body is like spoiled meat. You can smell that house. That house stinking. Yeah, man, that girl who was dropping off the food, that's a sidekick right there. That's the best.
I mean, I guess they're dating, living together, you know, whatever.
On September 14th, 2019, 2 years before this incident, Patty had arrived home to discover that someone had picked the lock of her apartment's front door and left a stray box full of shoes inside. More disturbingly, she discovered that some of her underwear was missing.
It was him.
After calling maintenance and pushing a heavy
Him.
chest to barricade herself inside, she told her daughter that she was being stalked by some weirdo in the building who knew her schedule. While Patty was never able to find the person who had broken into her apartment, on this day, police are facing a unique situation involving her. As Officer Favor scrambles through more evidence to identify what may have led to Patty's tragic demise, he shares one probable possibility with the supervisor.
I think, so I called dispatch because the injury to her neck is, I mean, it's healed over. If it was an attempt a while back, I was just going to see if they could pull any CAD notes. But there's like, they searched Clemmis and there's a assault DV with them from last year, so, and all his stuff should be pretty prominent in there. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't surprised to see him answer the door. I was a little surprised to see her in the state that she's in.
Surprised like a bitch? What you talking about? Bitch surprised like a mug. You wasn't surprised by him. Fool, her laying on the ground, surprising just because I would have thought, they would have had to lock him up and go find her son and mess around. He hid her body somewhere. Some junk like, I thought it would have been like some junk like that, fool. We walked in the house. She been sitting here for 72 hours. Lock him up. My boy didn't do no talking. Man, take him to jail. We ain't finna do no talking to him. We ain't finna ask him who did it. We ain't finna ask him how he did it. We ain't finna ask him how long she been here. Put him in cuffs. On hood. Lock him up. Why he here? He can't walk. Nigga, throw him out the window.
Him being here, that didn't surprise me at all.
While Officer Favor reports that he cannot confirm if Patty took her own life, he begins to search the house as he fishes for any evidence that can help them crack the case. His search is soon brought to a halt when an HVA examiner arrives.
I feel like this would have been the easiest jump ever. This the easiest jump ever. Fool, I don't need no evidence. Dang. Look, fool. I don't need no evidence. I don't need nothing. He was suspicious at the door. He knew she was laying on the floor. He asked her where she was. He lied about it. He did it. No person ain't that scared for to take a body knowing they don't even know who did it. Look, I don't know who killed them. I finna take the body. I finna be like, I didn't want to get in trouble, so I didn't tell the police. What? If I don't tell in my head, I would have thought, if I don't tell the police or tell somebody, they finna be like, it's mine already. I might as well tell them I didn't do it. We don't need no evidence. We don't need no proof. We don't need no weapon. We don't need nothing. This whole body cam sentenced him in court by herself.
More details of Patty and Keith's relationship become clear.
Patty is in the living room. Appears that she has a plastic bag taped to her head. I don't know if this was a...
It's not.
Yeah, I see some like leggish here. That's hard to say, yeah.
Man, fire him. Fire him. Fire him. Man, fire him. You gotta fire him. Nigga. Man, you can show us right now, and you can... A nigga can't pay me no money and say, this would have been yeah. This ain't no yeah. She did not do this junk to herself, man. I don't know, is it that? It do look like, no, it don't. Him, it is hard to tell. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. We need another blood guy. Get him out of here. He's trash. Yeah, it do look like it. No, it don't. This not even convincing. So you tell him this how it is. Them two just made a dude who lied in front of him, who can't walk, and all that junk, made this junk look like the S word. He made it look like she did it to herself. Y'all must think we retarded. Y'all must take us as slow.
domestic stuff.
I think like they both get drunk and just they'll want each other to leave their apartment, and they get into what I guess you could call a pushing match. But like I said, most of the times, neither of them can walk on their own, so it's not like they get too intense.
As more officers arrive on the scene and catalog the grim details, Officer Favor shares some notes with Officer Rourke.
I think at least a day or two.
I told you.
But it kind of looks like it's healed over, like it's not scabbed up, but
She's been up for 48
it's
to
not
72
an
hours
open
at least.
sore.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that there's some level of homicide in here, so I'm not going in any further than I need to.
Yeah, well, I guess good thing I decided to ride today, huh?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I ain't doing it.
First, I thought you were kidding.
No. Don't trust me.
Yeah, he Fool, if you go all the way back, Fool did look like he was. Fool thought the other cracker was lying. He was like, yeah, put handcuffs on him. He looked at him blowed. Oh, for real? Man, he was blowed, man. If you go back, I'm not doing that. That boy was blowed on game, fool. See, I thought you was lying, yeah.
I was like,
I thought he was lying too.
I gotta stop watching Criminal Minds. Just the first thing that went through my head.
Well, like it's funny because we've had a lot of interactions with people just walking up to our cars, like, anything going on? The only troublemaker if you brought it, something like that. Oh, looks like you caught me. So it's been that every interaction, and then we're sitting there, and he goes, take him into custody. And I was like, oh,
for real. That's exactly how he was on game.
As officers continue their banter, Keith is brought to the
lying,
police station for questioning.
He told his story back. Other officers gonna lie. You can't believe every officer's story. But this officer, he told the truth though. On hood.
Sergeant Butterly, do you understand why we're here right now? I don't really understand. I didn't do anything. Well, we gotta talk to you about everything going on at your friend's apartment there. Right. So that's why you're here. You're just here so we can talk to you about all that stuff that's going on, alright? How is your health overall? My health is shot. I've got arthritis, intestinal ADD. I've had numerous breaks in my bones. I've had a concussion. Can you blow deep into the straw, please?
Let me try to find something. A fuck to give him. Like we gave anything. Like we cared about any of his bones, any concussion he had. Cause my boy, we don't care about none of that. We don't care about none of that. And fool, if that junk say you drunk early morning, you going to jail again. Just for that. Just for that. I'm telling you. Saying I didn't do nothing, not for to win me over. You did it. The police officer be like, he didn't do it. He did it. I'm trying to tell you, he did it. We don't have to do none of this. We don't have to question him. We don't need no fingerprints. We don't need none of that. He did it.
Blah, 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 blah.
Why? Keep drunk.
Thank you.
After getting his medical history and running several other checks, officers place him in a holding cell to be questioned later. The harrowing truths that would surface during the interrogation would rattle the entire investigating team.
We know this
Back at the crime scene, detectives Jamil and McDonough arrive at Patty's apartment and get filled in on the events that led to this shocking discovery.
This was like this, though, when you guys came in?
Yep, I did step on it before I knew that there was a body with a plastic bag wrapped around its face.
Just as the detectives are discussing details with Officer Favor, Detective Jamil makes a stomach-churning discovery that speaks to the deplorable living conditions in the apartment.
He's everywhere on the floor.
I feel like that's normal for her, though. He's on the floor. Yeah, so I think those are baby wipes and an adult diaper.
Okay, well, I'm not standing with that right now. We'll just make it. Is that feces or is that blood? That looks like feces from here. Okay. We're waiting for Sean.
Both of those would be normal for in here.
What the feces and blood on the floor have to do with Patty's death will become a poignant point in the case later. Meanwhile, Detective Jamil makes another curious observation that eliminates one of Officer Favor's theories.
And that's someone taped that on there, right?
Yeah.
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 What she do?
The officer said, did somebody tape it on there? The officer who thought she did it said, yeah. The other officer said, so how would she do it? Come on now. Come on, logic. That's why me and you in two different uniforms. That's why you in the uniform and I'm in the collar shirt. That's why you the officer and I'm too sneaky. Because, fool, you don't get it. He just told you some junk and he just made you contradict yourself the whole just by asking one thing. So did somebody take that on there? That's all he had to ask. He could have been like, did she tape it on there? You would have been like, yeah. He switched the whole junk around. Did somebody take that on there? Yeah, somebody did. So how did she do it? Now he's stuck.
So he did say to Rourke, after I told Rourke to take him into custody, I came back around here, we put him in handcuffs, and he said that he just found the body. He didn't do anything. He didn't know what to do. And then he made a comment about how she has hit him in the past.
Nobody.
We didn't question him.
We don't care.
Nothing.
The ligature and strange markings around Patty's neck the HVA examiner brought up earlier will soon add another twist as to the possible cause of death.
Oh, so she strangled you.
Looks like it, yeah.
So we're gonna have.
It's
You
healed over.
pussy.
Can't find a knife.
You was
Yeah,
like,
but
yeah,
it
let me
looks
get the
like
bag.
it doesn't look necessarily that it's healed over.
It's
You know,
scabbed over. Like, yeah, no.
started and didn't dig in.
Yeah,
And it was,
so it's just like fatty tissue, kind of, because
It's hard to tell. Because it looks very strange.
After
Yeah,
finding
right.
no
Oh.
evidence of the presence of anyone else except for Keith in Patty's
That's
apartment,
it.
detectives turn Patty's body over to the medical examiner. As Keith is brought in for interrogation,
tape.
even these seasoned detectives are not prepared for the deviant details he's about to reveal.
Patty or Patricia Falkenstern, who is she to you?
She's just a neighbor.
Just a neighbor?
People
say that's my girlfriend. Like, let's get it first thing clear, fool. You be there every day. Y'all doing something. What you talking about? People say that. Y'all is something. Second of all, she called the police officer while she drunk, be like, where you at? Ooh, like that. Fool, y'all go out. And you put the bag over her head because she touched you. She only touched you because y'all go out. That had to be why you put the bag over her head, because she'll beat you. But we gonna see.
that she's my girlfriend, because a lot of times we go out together. But she's not my girlfriend. We don't have or nothing. She don't want and I can't have.
A neighbor of Keith's and Patty's would later inform the police that Keith often told people that Patty was his girlfriend. However, Patty always denied such a claim.
What were you doing?
I knew a sucker when I see one. I told you I knew a sucker when I see one. That's a sucker, fool. He tried to switch the flip on the bed, you feel me? He tried to flip the switch on the bed, you feel me? My boy wanted yeah. She didn't want to give up yeah, boy. He was like, that's my girlfriend. She was like, I don't mess with dudes. Trying to tell you, he the one who broke inside the apartment and took the motherfucking years, man. He the one who was smelling her year. That was him. Who broke in the apartment? That was him. That was him. Who was stalking her? That was him. On hood, nigga. We know this.
Patty's apartment today.
I went over this morning. Okay, the security left at 1. My phone was dead. I should have told Meals and Wheels about it when she was there, but I guess I got scared.
He lying.
I hadn't seen her since Tuesday. Saturday. That's when we get Meals on Wheels 3 times a week. And then we got into an argument about the sausage. I didn't throw it out and I didn't eat it.
While Keith claims to have discovered the body on Tuesday at 2 in the morning,
week.
officers had only entered the apartment on Thursday afternoon, 2 days later.
Right, so when you went in there, what happened?
What I said, that body was sitting there for at least 48 to 72 hours, fool. Because the lady said she came there and she didn't Patty wasn't at the door twice or a couple times. A week, somebody would have smelled that body. That's why a week was pushing it. It had to be 48 hours. That girl was gone for 48 hours. That body was sitting there for 2 days. My boy going to jail, and he doing freaking 2 life sentences. Just for playing.
Why did you freak out? No, she's laying in the middle of the floor.
Where was she laying when you went in there?
In the middle of the living room.
Oh my goodness.
I covered her up with the blanket that she ate. She had a bunch of sores on her.
Again, I know I keep pausing this bit, but it is what it is. Fool, he only covered it up because the crackers came. He thought the crackers was not about to check it. He ain't sneaky enough. He should have been better than that. And nobody even told him to do that dumb jump. That was, I feel like that was slow. I feel like the lady didn't do nothing to him. He wanted, yeah, she didn't want to give up, yeah. He wanted a relationship, she didn't want no relationship, so he did this. She probably did touch him, but it don't be no point for you to put a bag over the bed. You feel
Pulls a bunch of tats on her. Never saw anything like that before in my life.
As hard as Keith tries, the detectives are not sold on his story.
Nobody.
You were found at the scene.
I'm not sold on his story.
With Patty.
With Patty.
Yes.
With a bag around her head.
Yes.
That's what puzzles me right there.
Well, it puzzles us, too.
No, then they used my materials.
What do you mean they used your materials?
My tape.
What do you mean your tape?
This what trying to watch Criminal Minds and didn't even finish the whole episode. This is what trying to be sneaky, but he just ain't too sneaky. This is like trying to lie, but he can't lie all the way. Fool, he only said the tape. Let me put niggas on game. Fool, he only said the tape because he know the tape behind her neck. So he know the cracker's gonna say that junk. So he had to be like, oh, bitch, they used my tape, they used my bag, ooh, like that. Fool, let's get it straight again, fool. Look, they can use your tape, right? But I'm telling you 100%, if we run these prints on this tape, your print should not be on this tape. It can't be. It can't be. Because every time I wrap around, your print's not touching the tape. It's a whole new... He going to jail. We don't care. We ain't breaking it down.
My blue masking tape.
To do what?
To wrap the damn bag around her. They used my materials. I was going to fix her windowsill.
So what's peculiar to me is you go into a room. Did you know she was dead at that time?
No. I knew something was wrong. With a bag over her head.
Mm-hmm. And how did that bag get over her head?
Well, I don't know that. I didn't do it.
But at no time you called the police to say, there's a dead body in here.
My phone has 04.
Having heard enough of Keith's excuses, Detective McDonough cuts straight to the chase.
Keith, it's your tape on her. It's your DNA on there. It's your DNA that's going to be on the bag.
I didn't wrap her up.
Keith, you came into the apartment. You've already told us that you covered her body up. Yeah. You got in an argument with her.
No, I didn't.
And it led to you strangling her.
No.
Look. These detectives right here, yeah, they would have been good in other junk, cause like other interrogation rooms, I feel like they don't be strong enough. They don't be like them. But look, right when he got this aggressive, my body's shutting down. I'm not talking no more. Cause you don't get aggressive like you ain't finna talk aggressive, and I finna be talking to you. I'm just gonna sit there now. I'm not talking. Cause fool, the crackers just literally just flipped all his words around. He said, I saw her laying on the floor, so I covered her bag, like I covered her body up. He flipped his words around and said, you already just told me you covered her body up. Yeah, but you didn't finish what the freak I just said. I said I covered her body up because I saw her on the floor. That's it. You feel me? But I know what the cracker doing to him, but fool, I would have stopped talking at this point. Cause the cracker finna will him in. He finna will him in. We got your DNA. We got this. We got that. And they don't even got it yet. But they gonna still do it cause my boy finna fold. He finna fold. That's what the cracker finna do. Cause that's what they do.
What happened?
You did that. You did this.
We got into a little squabble on Saturday about the meat.
Okay.
Keith's offhand comment about the meat will become more important than anyone realizes. Over 3 hours later, Keith's stubborn facade finally cracks under the force of interrogation.
During the argument, it became physical. Explain that part to me. The vacuum was there. Did you pick up the vacuum cord at some point and wrap it around her neck?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes, you guess, or yes, you did?
Apparently I did.
I know you're using...
Either way, he just wanted you to clarify it. But either way, if you would have said apparently, he would have still charged you with you did. It don't really even matter. Big, you could have been like apparently again. He would have still charged you with yeah, he said he did. It don't matter. Big. He put the shut down his body at this point. I'm not talking no more. This is a fold. This was a fold the 6-hour interrogation room. I'm not talking at this point. My boy real deal tried to lie, and none of his lies was good. It's not even like he lied and told good lies. All his lies was trash. Every single one on.
Walker, but if you stood up, could you show me how you put the cord around her neck?
I just wrapped it around.
The autopsy report will confirm that Patty had horizontal ligature marks around her neck, indicating homicide.
So she never fought back?
No.
Never resisted? So what happened after you strangled her and she was dead?
So why you put the bag over her head?
I think it went home.
And then what happened?
I might have had a snack and I went to bed.
At what point did you cover her head with the bag?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Okay. Why did you cover her head with the bag?
Exactly.
Guess I didn't want to see her.
So she'd been dead since Tuesday morning, late morning then.
Correctly.
Keith confesses to spending
48 hours, right? 48 hours. Fool. He put the bag over here because he didn't want to see her no more. He could have put the cover over here, right? Fool could have got away with it, but look how slow he is. He yelled her, right? Went back to his apartment, right? Ate, ooh, like that. The little food place come every 2 days to everybody junk. So this what he said. This what he thought in his head. He was like, oh, I'm just gonna go to mine, get my food. I'm gonna go to hers and say she out of town or something. Then I'm gonna get her food. For they won't know I did this to her. I would have stayed in my apartment. I would have had they find her. I would have had them find her laying right there instead of me inside her apartment. Cause you sitting in her apartment, you don't got no alibi. But you sitting there. My boy wanted to go to jail. He wanted to go
alone with Patty's body inside her apartment, and even admits to sleeping over on Wednesday night. It is what he does during these days that sends a chill down the detective's spine.
I don't know why they pulled her pants or whatever down.
Oh my God, I already knew it. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say my boy was doing that. What I said, I think I said it during the video. I was like, I want to know what the freak he was doing while she was gone, fool. Cause look, He looked like that tight, fool. He looked like that tight, fool. I'm trying to tell you. She was there for 2 days. He was touching her for 2 days. He's nasty. He going to jail. He going to jail. Look, the crackers didn't even know that. That's what it is. The crackers didn't even know that. They didn't even need to know that. They didn't even want to know that. But he told that, and that's going to be another freaking charge. We don't care. Charge. Going to jail.
You pulled her pants down.
Yes.
And did what?
I don't know why, because I couldn't do anything anyway.
Did you try?
No.
Did you use your fingers?
Yeah.
You did. To her
jail.
Probably both.
The autopsy report.
What I said, fool. He about to say both because he nasty like that. I know a weird one. I know a weird one, eh? I know you know a weird one. You know a weird one, eh? Oh, good. I knew he was about to say that.
Will also confirm that Patty had abrasions to those areas, indicating trauma. While searching Patty's apartment, authorities found more evidence alluding to these shocking implications.
Tragic.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either. I'm a little concerned about the coloring towards the end there.
We'll let the Michelle figure that out.
What is it?
Don't think you want to know, maybe.
Oh my god.
We hear.
That's not.
Yeah, we don't know what that is yet. We're gonna let you guys figure that one out.
Yeah.
Back in the interrogation room, detectives bring up this disturbing object they'd found in Patty's apartment.
There was a bottle in the apartment with a long cylindrical.
Oh, that was going to be my swan or a goose.
Yes, but it appeared to have possible fecal matter and or blood on it. Not in your apartment, in her apartment.
Yeah, but she's the one that pooped on the floor.
Okay. After you killed her, she pooped on the
Hold on, wait.
floor?
No,
Prior
before.
to? Did you penetrate her body with fingers or other foreign objects?
I think I did.
The demented nature of Keith's crime is apparent, but the answer to what set off this disgusting series of deplorable decisions is even more disturbing.
Know why I did it.
Fool getting out of hand.
Okay. I'm not a violent person.
So she didn't say anything to, like, you were standing up.
Earlier in the day she did.
What'd she say?
I ate her meat or threw it out, and I didn't do either. I don't know what she did with it.
Outrageously, Keith claims that he killed and violated Patty because of an argument stemming from sausages.
You know what? This is probably the only truth he said, because I might believe him for that. He looked weird like that. He looked like he lost his temper. He said he didn't steal the meat. He said he didn't eat the meat. He said he didn't throw the meat away. My boy lost his temper. And I told you I didn't. And that's what happened. My boy had to use the... That's what he did. On hood. I think I believe that part. That's the only part I do believe.
Was on wheels. On February 1st, 2024, he pleaded no contest to murder in the second degree and disinterment and mutilation of a dead body.
Second degree is crazy.
On April 26, 2024, he was sentenced and remanded to the Michigan Department of Corrections, where he will spend the next 25 years to life.
Yeah. Cause, bro, I feel like that was like, stupidity. You did it for no reason, and you told us you did it for sausages. We don't care what you did it for. You told us sausages. That's probably by first, like, the worst thing you can be a person for. So, like, I feel like he's slow. And my boy wasn't even standing up in the picture. They had my boy sitting down in my boy had to sit down for the mother truck. Tell you what the fool. My boy was playing, man. He tried to act clueless. My boy, you don't got amnesia. He ain't slow. Nothing wrong with him. You don't got no disability. You probably got problems with your body. You don't got no disability to be lying. You ain't like, come on now. You comprehend now. Ooh, that was just mad, bitch. Really. But yeah, man, like it always be, man. 2Sneaky, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. At 2Sneaky on all platforms. Get at me, man. My BODYCAM films get dropped at Mr. 2Sneaky. Get at me. At Mr. 2Sneaky. You feel me? Let's get it. Let's go. And we out with it, man. And it's 2Sneaky.